Nick Rudder from thekeys37.com and idscarcare.com, coming to you from SEMA 2022. I'm at the Grit Guard booth with my good friend Chris.
Hey Nick, good to see you.
It's good to have you, Chris. Well, actually, I'm your guest, so
yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Here.
Yeah. So we're at the Grit Guard booth, and Grit Guard, the company is aptly named because your primary business, or what you guys invented, your claim to fame,
right,
is the Grit Guard insert.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
And you have all these.
Dad. Yep, we've got different colors there. Yep. So Dad actually invented that product because he hated washing his car. Yeah. So he wouldn't drive his car because it was dirty, but yet, wouldn't wash it because he'd get scratches and swirl marks in the paint when he did wash it. So.
And was it a Ferrari?
It was a Ferrari. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's just it was his baby. He worked really hard for it, but then tried to keep it in pristine condition all the time, and just would never drive it then because it sat dirty and
yeah. So the Grit Guard it solves a problem that car guys face. And you have a cutaway right there, right?
I do. Yep, I've got a cutaway right here. I'm sure everybody's seen this. It's been around for about 20 years now.
Yeah.
But you'd be surprised at who actually hasn't seen the product still.
Yeah.
People have been bucket washing their cars for 100 years, and we came in and changed the industry with that idea.
Yeah. Yeah, who would have thought that a piece of molded plastic, designed with care, would actually work so well? But so basically, and you can explain much better than I can, but you put the Grit Guard insert at the bottom of your wash bucket, and the concept is that after you wash the panel, you take your wash mitt and you agitate it against the grit. The dirt's released, and then the fins trap it, right?
Right. Exactly. Yep. So the water's broken up into 4 quadrants. You can see. Actually, if you grab a yellow one, you might be able to see it a little bit better on the camera. So, the water's calmed down here at the bottom. And then we also, customers were saying, with like long-handled brushes when they're doing RVs or things like that, they couldn't get to the bottom of the bucket, right? So then we invented a washboard, and I'm sure there's one of those floating around. Yep, here you go. So pull that out, Nick. You can see the washboard. So it's essentially the Grit Guard, but on an angle. So it's a little bit more ergonomic as you're going down, right? To extract the dirt and grit from the wash mitt, and then the Grit Guards, you toss your wash mitt in, it's going to stay up off the bottom of the bucket. Yeah,
so it keeps your car swirl and scratch free, and a Grit Guard retails for what, 10, 11, 12 bucks?
$10. Yep.
Yeah, something in that price range. So for $10, what you spend on that, you'll save hundreds or even thousands possibly.
Right.
Because if you scratch your car, you have to hire a professional to wet sand it or use a paint touch-up system. So
exactly. So it's hours and potentially thousands of dollars. We actually had we hear this story all the time, especially here at SEMA with industry professionals. So they've got a car dealership or something, and they've got the guy in the back washing the cars, and he's got some piece of gravel or something or grit that he's likely picked up from the bottom of the bucket. And they've gone and they've washed a fleet of cars that day. So it's like, I got 12 cars washed today, but then they're just all hazed and
ruined 12
scratched.
cars
exactly.
too. Yeah. So it's inexpensive insurance.
Yep, absolutely.
But, besides the Grit Guard, though, you guys manufacture these great dollies.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
With heavy-duty casters.
Yep.
Excellent buckets. All the buckets on thekeys37.com, they are the Grit Guard brand.
Grit Guard buckets,
because they're the highest quality.
Yep.
And
in fact, we just shipped an order out to you, I think, right before we left for SEMA.
You did quick shipping. And then compared to people ask me all the time, they say, I get a bucket from the home improvement store for $1 or $2. What's the difference? Why is yours? Well, it's the quality.
Right.
Because there is a difference, right?
There is a difference. Yep. So typically, your cheaper buckets would be more like a 70 mil. Okay. So they're a little thinner wall. They're not as heavy duty. They don't have if you see this material up here. So those ribs add reinforcement, and it makes it a sturdier bucket. What you'd see at your big box stores, and they do this for shipping. Shipping's expensive, sure. But they can get 200, almost 300 on a pallet versus 150 on a pallet, right? So, but with that, you sacrifice some quality. So
Absolutely.
it's a lighter bucket. It's cheaper. It's not going to last you as long. But it's more of a consumer grade. What you sell is, and what we sell is a professional grade bucket.
Yeah, it's for the guy that's
going
wants
to
something
last
nicer.
you.
Yeah, so the buckets at the store, at the home improvement store, Yeah, they're less expensive, but you might get a month or two out of them. And if they drop, I mean, it's guaranteed to crack.
Right.
So besides the grit guard, they manufacture high quality buckets. You know, you have the dollies here.
You get 2-inch and 3-inch casters on the dollies.
Perfect.
So,
and locking
that's
too.
Nice.
That's really nice.
Right.
So if your driveway is sloped, then you don't have to worry about it rolling down the driveway too.
Exactly.
So and the grit guard's made in the USA, correct?
Yes, that's correct. Yep.
Cool.
It's actually about 40 minutes from our office. So
Nice.
right in Ada, Ohio, we do the manufacturing,
Nice.
and we're headquartered in Bell Fountain. So
awesome,
yeah.
cool, man. Well, I appreciate your time, Chris.
Absolutely. Hey, thanks, Nick.
Stay
Thanks for
tuned.
stopping by.
Absolutely, and well, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
If you like videos like this, click subscribe to our YouTube channel, leave a comment, and check out mckeys37.com or idscarcare.com. Take care and God bless.
Take care.